So another Andy B 2-minute video, and I've just brought Jo back from her trip to the dentist. She went 2 weeks ago to the dentist and discovered that she needs a crown fitting. We've got that ordered, and we were driving to the dentist today, and we're about 15 minutes away from where it is. It's a little bit further from where we live. And we're about 15 minutes away, and we get a phone call, and they say, "Oh, we're really sorry. We expected it back in the post today, but it's not arrived. So we're going to have to cancel it. Can we call you back when it's ready, and we'll get you back? No problem. Really sorry. Fine. Okay." So we turn the car around and we make our way home. But Jo is not like me. She's much better at this sort of thing. But me, I'd be worrying all the way from 2 weeks ago through to today. I'd be getting more and more nervous and anxious about it. I've got real hypersensitivity to needles, so that would be really bad for me. And Jo's kind of chilled in the car. That's kind of part of her character and personality, and that's really good. But it got me thinking about how I would have been in the car, and I wouldn't have been as calm as Jo was, because in her words, well, I had 15 minutes yet before I needed to start thinking about what was going to happen. So she was living in the moment, something I'm not quite so good at. But rocking chair worries. How often do we have these worries that something's going to happen, something bad's going to happen? We've got to brace ourselves and prepare ourselves, and we do all this worrying, and it's like being in a rocking chair, and you're going back and you're going forwards, and you're going back and you're going forwards, and you're rocking like a mad thing, and all this action's happening, and you're making no progress except for tiring yourself out. And maybe if you've got a weak stomach, feeling a bit nauseous, like you're seasick. But how often do we get worried about things that are going to happen that never happen? How much of our lives are we wasting and are we losing by worrying about those things that don't happen? Now, God willing, Jo will get her crown sorted and we'll get the dentist back and we'll get all that done. But if she'd have been worrying about today, like I would have been, she'd have lost lots of time. But because she was living in the moment and thought, well, I'll deal with it when it happens, she was really peaceful and she's lost no time. So where are you struggling with those future worries, the things that are going to go wrong, but they haven't happened and they may not happen? And although they're almost a dead cert, until something happens, it hasn't happened. Just a thought.